this is quite brutal, musically and lyrically. It's very, do you know what I mean? Damn. Mm.
There's something I need to confess. Now that we're out of this mess, your love suffocated my soul. I'm sorry that I was so blindly devoted, you swallowed me whole. And all of this tension was taking its toll. The whiskey and wine that we drank till we're blind. The farther and farther we're lost in the sands of time. I lose you when we're both losing. When I'm with you, you leave me swallowed. From the mountains to the sea, nothing here belongs to me. City in the cannons speak, one tongue and broken teeth. I'm only one when I'm ready. Tossing on without a fight. You're playing me. You're playing me.
Bloody Nora. Making me choke on nothing. Damn. This is going in. It's not, you know what? It was nothing like it, but reminded me of the start of Got the Life by Korn. You know where it's like he's carrying that boombox across the street and it's some like little beat and then it comes into the actual song. It was reminding me of that. It's not, like I say, it's nothing like it. It's a great song still. But damn, brutal straight out the gate, and also deep, fucking deep, lyrically. Even just this line. I'm always wrong, but when I'm right, it doesn't come without a fight. I've been there. I've absolutely been there in that toxic bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh, I like that little noise from the guitar as well. I've always liked that. I've always liked it. You go through my reactions to anything. I mean, Ginger do it, and like there's other bands out there that do it as well. Every time it happens, I'm like, oh shit, because I really like it. You know what I mean? Love it. Oi, this is quite brutal. Musically and lyrically, it's very. Do you know what I mean? Damn. And we we got like 2.5 minutes in. I'm just jamming out. I didn't pause it at all. Oh shit. Anyway, I hope everyone is well. If it's your first time to the channel, welcome. I don't think I've ever done a Machine Head reaction before, but I do know Machine Head. Don't get me wrong. But this is some of their newer stuff that I haven't heard. But yeah, I hope you all are well. Welcome to the Waffle House, where I talk shit and get excited and throw my very first initial reaction at you. Big up Dane, man like Dane. Dane, the scary powerhouse in Scum PvP Rage. You absolute legend. Thank you for the suggestion. Sorry it's taken so long, but, you know. Right. I've skipped back, had I? I have. Yeah, because we've already... Yeah, alright. Anyway, let's crack on. I hope all is well. Let's fucking go.
There's no pain without living life. This liquor helps cope with the strife. We talked of you being my wife, picket fences, some kids and 2 bikes, but all that was a fantasy lost in ice. The water, the weed smoking piles of cocaine, a pharmacy, a bucket and perks refillers. You and I were worst friends, best painkillers. I guess it's true. I don't love you. If I don't go, you'll leave me swallowed. From the mountains to the sea, nothing here belongs to me. See the end of killers breathe, one drunk and broken teeth. I'm already wrong when I'm ready. It doesn't come without a fight. You're playing me.
Yo.
Now your demons all you dare. Never looking back, never looking back. A second class citizen that's brought broke my fucking back. Never looking back, never looking back. I'll keep taking punches until my eyes are turning black.
Oh, I've got to pause it at some point. Oh, fuck, I'll just listen to the whole thing all the way through. Gee, that was fucking well on it. I want to go back to that bit. We're listening to that whole section again. That was well nice. It sounds like we're about to get into a solo as well. That bit where he whispered, and then the following part was very reminiscent of the OG Machine Head stuff that I know. You know what I mean? It gave me nostalgia vibes, and I liked it. Also, the drums are going off, can I just say? I'm liking the little splashage and the china coming in every now and then. Fucking hell, and these little tom rolls. I just hit my desk. That fucking hurt like hell. Right in the corner. Bastard. I like this. It's like... It's the metal music that I love. With... Like... Because it's Machine Head, it's like almost nostalgic. Even though it's new... You know what I'm trying to say? It's almost nostalgic, you know, because it's been a very long time since I last properly sat down and listened to Machine Head. So it's given me that, you know what I mean? There's particular sounds and stuff like that that's given me that same vibe that I used to get when I was younger. But it's all fresh and new, you know what I mean? And they've done a fucking awesome job of keeping up. You know what I mean? You'll find, like, a lot of bands, they'll fall into this, like, comfortable, pumping out music kind of vibe, and they don't really change with the times. You know what I mean? Machine Head ain't doing that. This sounds so fresh, so new, so, like, up to date. You know what I mean? And I like it. I bloody like it a lot. I want to hear that little whispery bit again before we went all blue. It was quite, you know what I mean? It gave me nostalgia vibes, and I like that. It's a very powerful drug, nostalgia. Anyway, let's go. This little...
Now your demons all you dare. Never looking back, never looking back. A second class citizen that's brought up from my fucking back. Never looking back, never looking back. I keep taking punches until my eyes are turning black.
Bit creepy.
What's followed? From the mountains to the sea, nothing here belongs to me. City in the killers breathe, one drunk and broken teeth. I'm only one when I'm ready. Doesn't come without a fight. You're fucking playing me. You're fucking playing me.
Jeez. Now we're gonna fade out Love Lily. I don't want to let it run too far. We're getting ad. Right, 5:34 of thigh, you know? 1 second left. I love that, by the way, that contrast of the screaminess, you know? Because the dry, when the dry is put out there, it's much lower. It's like a guttural, you know? And the others are like, they're up here. I like that. I like the contrast there. That was nice. Dane, great recommendation, bro. That was really nice. This is proper up my alley, this. Giggity. This is exactly the fucking music I love. And the you know, Machine Head is one of them that's like, back in the day, the very, if you don't know the channel, the very first band that got me into this kind of music was Slipknot, and they'll always have a special place in my heart. You know what I mean? But Machine Head is one of those early doors, like, I was like, ooh, going on here then, you know? So they're special in a way as well. You know what I mean? And like I say, they've not gotten stale at all. You know, they apparently they've stayed incredibly fresh and are still writing absolute bangers that you can give yourself neck ache to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it. I'm absolutely fucking here for it. And lyrically, that was deep as shit. You know? Like he's talking about freaking smoking a bunch of weed and you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what I could say on YouTube, but you know the part I'm talking about. It was like they were lost in a haze, and they were talking about, you know, getting married and having kids and like picket fences and shit, and it was all kind of bullshit. It was all like behind this mask of being fucked up on shit, you know. And then when you come out of that haze, you're like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't like this. This is toxic. I hate it. That's deep, man. You know, that's deep. I've certainly been there. You know? Damn. Oh. Dang, thank you, bro. This was dope. I can't wait to do more. Avenged also popped in with a suggestion of, is it called Bone Scraper? I think he said it was called. So I'll probably be doing that as well at some point. But fucking big up the lads, you know, for keeping it fresh and for not. I was scared because I like Machine Head and they've got like, you know what I mean? They sit in a different spot to a lot of other bands because they were, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, at the very beginning of my metal journey when I was in my mid-teens, or early teens rather. I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 or something. They were one of them. They were one of them bands that were like always on, you know? Always on in my ears, but always on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm here for it. I'm here for doing more Machine Head, listening to, you know, their newer shit. And I was worried, like I say, for I didn't want to listen to it and be like, oh man, it sounds just like it did back in the day. And it don't. You know what I mean? There was that little like bit that got me all like, oh, this sounds like old, but it was like perfectly blended with this newer sound of theirs, you know? And I love it. I'm fucking here for it. There was a big, don't get me wrong, there's a big chunk missing in the middle from like early 2000s to now. There's a chunk in there of like 12 years where I just didn't listen to them at all. You know what I mean? And then they came back around and I was like, oh, and you want to feel nostalgic? So you listen to the old shit, but I haven't heard any of this album yet except for this. Now. Just now. You just witnessed the first time me hearing like newer stuff. And I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it. You know? Big up Dane. You legend. There's going to be more of this. There's going to be absolutely more of this. And I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't say, if you are new to the channel, don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button, smash like, because it really does help in the algorithm. And welcome, my friends. Welcome, welcome. We're creeping up on like 21 and a half, almost 22,000 now, which is crazy. A crazy amount of subs. Big love to you legends. Take a hug from me. Thank you for being waffleteers. But yeah, that was impressive. That was fucking impressive. A little creepy vibe in the solo as well. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I like how deep the lyrics were. I like how fucking it wasn't constant like headbanginess. You know what I mean? There was a bit of variety in there. I love some variety in my music. I really do. I really, really do. I'm fucking stoked on that. That was sick. That was sick. It's got me right charged. I love it. I bloody love it. Right. You bunch of legends. I'm going to leave you to your days. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me waffle for 15 plus minutes. I really appreciate you. And like I say, if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. There's more Machine Head to come. I can fucking guarantee you that. I really can. But shout out to my Discordians, my Twitch folk, my patrons, and my elite. You absolute bunch of legends. I love you to bits. All links below if you want to come become part of the extended chief community. I can't get my words out. I've got this song playing around in my head. It's dope. And aside from all the waffle, my friends, please do take care when you're out and about in the world, because you are awesome and you are righteous. And I do want to see you in the next one. Peace and love, my friends.